anyone who follows me on Instagram will know, I have been a little bit Pinafore obsessed. I have this problem. Well, it's not really a problem, but I've always been a very impatient seamstress. When I was younger, I used to run up something very quickly to wear to a night out, and then didn't care if it fell apart the next day. To an extent, that hasn't really left me. So I got this bee in my bonnet about making a copy of this dress here. I've tried a few Pinafore patterns recently and I haven't been very happy with them. I was going to draft my own Pinafore pattern, and then I found the Freya dress pattern, and I really like the styling of it, but it doesn't fit me. I made the largest size according to the measurements and I adjusted it for my bust, but it's still too tight. One of them I can wear because there's some stretch in the fabric, the other one I can't even do it up, which is quite depressing, and I should probably eat less biscuits. But anyway, I can play with that pattern and make it fit. I just was a bit fed up. So I've had this cheapo denim Pinafore from Primark, bought it about a year ago. It was a £5. It's very basic, but surprisingly very wearable. I have worn this and worn this and worn this. It's just the easiest piece to put on in the mornings when I'm in a hurry for school and, you know, whatever. And it's quite cute, and, you know, you can wear nice t-shirts underneath. It's a cool dress, and I have worn it quite a lot, so a £5 well spent, and that makes me feel better about shopping in Primark. If I buy something and I'm going to wear it and wear it and wear it and wear it, then it's not a waste of anyone's energy. So I set about copying this. Now this is a really simple garment to copy. I do teach a class at Ministry of Craft called Clone Your Closet, where you can bring along a garment that you love, that you've worn and worn and worn. We all have one of those in our wardrobe, and I will teach you how to copy it and how to make it up afterwards. So that's what I've done here. I've copied this. It's very straightforward. And the first copy, I shall just put that there. The first copy was this one. Now, this is more or less straight copy. The only thing I've changed is I've made it more A-line. I find that shops like Primark tend not to make things as A-line as I like them, probably because they're saving on fabric. And, you know, I do like a proper triangle A-line. This is, yeah, apart from the A-line, it's a straight copy. I made this on Saturday night and wanted to wear it Sunday morning. See? And I didn't have any jeans buttons. So initially I put a dungaree clip and these yellow buttons. I don't know whether you can see those. I could walk a bit closer, but I don't know whether you'll see them. And I couldn't decide whether I liked it like that or not. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that I put that up and asked for people's opinions. Of course, everyone has a different opinion. So I've actually borrowed the dungaree clips off this dress for another dress. I have got more on the way, thank you to my friend Fiona. And I think what I actually might do with this one is just make a buttonhole, because I do like these buttons. I could change my mind again. I seem to change my mind every day. I do like these buttons and I would like to keep them on there. They're very cute little retro buttons. So yeah, we'll see about that. I'm not sure. But other than that, it fitted beautifully. Basically because it's a straight copy and that one fits me really well. The only problem was it's a little bit short. I've never noticed that with the denim one. And they're the same length, but yes, bending over to buy seeds in B&Q on Sunday morning, yeah, wasn't good. You could see my bottom. Not a pretty sight. So that was the first one, and I'm pretty happy with it apart from the colour. I just used this because I was making a wearable toile. This colour doesn't really suit me, but sometimes I don't really care about that. It's a nice colour. So that was the first one. And then we move on to the second one. If I move this a little bit further forward, you might be able to see. Now, I love this fabric. I absolutely love this fabric. I had been thinking about buying it for a while. I bought 1 metre from Dunelm Mill, and really I should have bought more. I was being frugal and it backfired on me. So there's a couple of things that are wrong with this. Some that I have fixed and some that still need fixing. I've lost my microphone, so I'm just moving that up. So the first thing you can see very plainly down the front here. One of the things I love about this dungaree dress is that it has these flat felled seams down the front and down the centre back, and I really didn't want to lose that on this dress, and I pondered cutting this piece in one and cutting the back piece in one, but then I decided I wanted the flat felled seam detail, which as you can see hasn't really worked because it's messed up this pattern. I could, with a lot more fabric, cut it so that when the seam is together it matches, but really I think I should have cut it all in one. I can live with that, but then when I finished this dress on Monday, I put it on and I'd had to skimp on the side seams because I didn't have enough fabric, and it was quite a squeeze, quite a squeeze. I wore it, but I felt very uncomfortable all day because I was constantly pulling it down because it kept riding up, because it was very tight just under the bust and across the bust. You can see, I deliberately haven't ironed this, I don't know whether you can see, there were pull lines across here. So what I've done is I've cut a deeper scoop, and you can see now on my model, which is my size, that it's fitting a lot better, there's no pulling. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use bias binding to just finish that edge off all the way around. And then I think it's a wearable item. I'm fairly happy with it. I was kicking myself a lot more a few days ago than I am now. So that was number 2. And number 3 is, whoops, losing my microphone again. Number 3 is this one, which is really pretty. I had to look in my stash. After making the All Achille one, I was feeling really fed up and I couldn't get to the shops to buy more fabric. So I had to look in my stash, and I had this gorgeous peony print, and I only had a little piece of it, and it's a very large peony print front and back. Oh, I've just remembered the other thing I changed from the original is I made the back narrower. It's actually a bit wider on this one. Yeah, that was one thing I forgot to mention. So this was just an experiment really. This one has no felled seams, and it's all cut in one piece at the front and one piece at the back to make the most of this really lovely peony print, and it's got inseam pockets, which I like. I like a garment with pockets, don't we all? And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I wore that yesterday, and I'm pretty happy with it. And it'd be nicer if the weather cheered up, and you know, I think that'd look really cute with a little t-shirt underneath and bare legs. Maybe not. Okay, so there was a small break there. We had a new oven delivered. So yeah. So what was I saying? Yes, what I plan to do now is buy this fabric again in grey and make one that I'm going to love, because these are all okay, but I don't love them. Now this wasn't the video I had planned actually. I had planned to do a moored skirt tutorial / sew along, and I still plan to do that. It's just that I did record an entire tutorial in my studio earlier this week and it was all out of focus. So yeah, that was a problem. So yeah, that's going to be coming up soon. I will fix that. So till next time.